everyone, and welcome to our Elder Scrolls Online Gates of Oblivion year-end stream. I'm Gina Bruno.
And I'm Jess Folsom. We have a great show lined up for you today. ESO Deadlands, the final installment in our Gates of Oblivion year-long adventure, launches this November. Before it arrives, we want to pull back the curtain and share all the details about this epic conclusion. But that's not all. We have information about new in-game activities, events, awesome partnerships, sales, and even a special surprise to close out the show. Trust us, you won't want to miss anything. If you're new to ESO or interested in trying it out, stay put, you're in the right place.
And if you're a longtime player who's been with us from the beginning,
ESO fam represent!
You'll want to stick around for behind-the-scenes details you won't find anywhere else. Not to mention, we'll also be hosting a special post-show where we'll expand even more on everything discussed today.
Hello to all 19 million ESO players and everyone tuning in from around the world. Thanks for taking the time to join us. We greatly appreciate it. 19 million, that's a big number. And I truly mean it when I say our community is the best community in gaming. You all play a huge role in shaping the content and making ESO the best it can be. That includes players from around the globe. ESO has played in over 240 different countries with thousands of communities throughout the world. It's been amazing to see ESO continue to grow and reach new audiences every year. And on that note, I have some really exciting news. Coming in 2022, we'll be adding Spanish localization to our list of available languages for ESO players. We can't wait to share more details on this in the coming months. And here to chime in on this news is our Spanish community manager, Elena.
Thank you, Rich, for the great news. I'd like to dedicate some special words to the Spanish community now. Hola a todos los hispanohablantes repartidos por todos los lugares del mundo. Hoy por fin os podemos confirmar que The Elder Scrolls Online llegará en castellano, únicamente subtítulos y textos, eso sí, durante el transcurso del próximo año 2022. Y la verdad es que no podía hacerme más ilusión porque para mí, Tamriel es como una segunda casa y vosotros sois mi familia y mis vecinos. Para más información y futuras noticias al respecto, por favor, no dudéis en seguirnos en nuestras redes sociales en castellano. Y ahora me despido y doy paso a Rich de nuevo para hablar sobre más novedades de la aventura anual Gates of Oblivion. Adiós y millones de gracias a todos.
And now it's time to talk Deadlands. As we near the finale to this year-long adventure, the stakes have grown increasingly more dire. Dagon and his army aren't done yet, and as you dig deeper into the events of the Deadlands DLC, you will see just how important it will be to stop the Prince of Destruction. The fate of Nirn itself rests in your hands, but no pressure or anything.
So, how do I summarize the Deadlands story? You know, it's your typical journey to the plains of Oblivion. You work with mortals in Dremora to thwart the Prince of Destruction's plans to destroy Nirn. If you believe Dagon backed off after the events in Blackwood unfolded, think again. His story isn't over. Prince of Chaos, Destruction, and Change will always have other plots and schemes. It's his nature. Dagon is after something, and while we don't want to spoil exactly what it is, you can guess that you don't want him to get his hands on it. Part of your journey will be to learn more about just how dangerous it will be to life in Tamriel, even to Daedra. In the Deadlands DLC, you'll spend a lot of time in the, you guessed it, Deadlands. You find yourself doing a lot more than just fighting Daedra while you're there. You get to explore the harshly beautiful Daedric Plain, and you'll meet Dremora who live and thrive in their own environment. I think you'll enjoy this new window into the Dremora and into Daedric culture as much as the team and I enjoyed exploring it. You'll see that they're more than just demonic-looking baddies. You're going to explore locations like no other and run into some unique characters. And some are willing to aid you, and some, they simply want you dead. One of the two major threats in the Deadlands is Sister Seldina. Within the Deadlands, she's the face of the Waking Flame. And she's sworn to serve Mehrunes Dagon to see the mortal world destroyed. You'll see her iron will and her unshakable loyalty to serve the Prince of Destruction. Next, we have Dagon's lieutenant, Velkanaz Nakfraz. He's your classic, arrogant, strong, ambitious, and cruel type of Daedra. He serves his prince unswervingly, no matter how much he dislikes any particular task. And finally, we have the Anchorite, a new character you'll encounter. In fact, she's rather new to herself. She finds herself in a strange city, no idea how she got there. She's a mystery that both she and the player will want to solve. Now, I'm excited to give you a sneak peek at ESO Deadlands.
There's a lot of new stuff in this Deadlands DLC. Of special mention is a bonus series of quests that we call Cappers. These quests wrap up the entire year-long Gates of Oblivion story arc and are unlocked when you complete both main stories from Blackwood and the Deadlands. Additionally, we have a new Deadlands prologue quest available right now on all servers. This new prologue quest introduces the events that lead into the Deadlands storyline. Dagon worshippers, known as the Waking Flame, have put forth a devious plan, and you'll travel to their base at a magical crossroads between Oblivion and Nirn to learn more. You can locate the quest giver, Rogatina Cinna, in your Alliance capital. Visit ElderScrollsOnline.com for more info.
The ESO Deadlands prologue isn't the only new content in the game right now. Bounties of Blackwood has arrived. In this brand new in-game event, players take part in a celebration within Blackwood. From now until October 12th, work together with your fellow ESO players for a chance to unlock 3 epic rewards. Every completion of the Pathfinder achievement in Blackwood will fill a meter. The more the meter fills, the bigger the prizes get. The first tiered reward will be this very cool Pellucid Swamp Jelly Pet. The next reward will be the intricate Shadows of Blackwood body and face markings. And if you fill the meter all the way,
We're giving everyone who owns Blackwood the Deadlands DLC for free. Now keep in mind, this limited event ends October 12th. You can check ElderScrollsOnline.com for all the details.
we told you there was a big surprise.
And those are just some of the rewards. We may have a few others that you can earn during the event as well.
Remember, this event is tied specifically to the Blackwood area of ESO, so players will need to own the latest chapter in order to participate. If you don't own it yet, not to worry, we've got you covered.
For a limited time starting now, you can grab the Blackwood chapter on sale.
Back in August, during QuakeCon, we announced our partnership with the heavy metal band Trivium. Together, we've been collaborating on a Gates of Oblivion-inspired music video. Additionally, we're in the process of creating a custom Dagon axe guitar fit for a 4-armed Daedric prince. Join us on a journey to create a one-of-a-kind double-neck guitar and see how you can enter for a chance to win it.
So, about that music video, we'll be premiering it at the end of the show today, so be sure to stick around. But since we're making you all wait, we have a special treat for everyone right now. Have you ever wondered what one of our Bard songs would sound like metalized? We asked Matt Heafy, the lead singer of Trivium, to put his spin on one. Check out this incredible piece.
Give heed, blood king. Hear us sing now. A Time falls short as shadows grow long. Mighty spirits with wide eyes wait. Wolffangs stay sharp to save the pack. Give it great beast. Heroes sing out. With sinew tough and muscle tight, through musket strength and the spirit shall bore upon the dirt for your reward. Giving black fly. Heroes sing out. Filled with nothing, know our hunger. Decay is begun, coins might. They empty our chests. Our soul our day.
Now, back to Deadlands.
How would I describe the Deadlands? Frightening, yet beautiful. As the Prince of Destruction and Revolution, Marin's Dagon destroys and reshapes his realm to suit his whims. In the time of ESO, we visit an expansive landmass of the Deadlands, one dotted with imposing citadels and hidden settlements. There's plenty of classic Deadlands that Oblivion players will recognize. The Burn is your traditional volcanic biome familiar to anyone who's played TES 4. Travelers will have to contend with roving bands of Scamps, Daedroths, and Dremora. There are also new challenges to face: packs of Dremnaken, massive Inferniums, insect-like Daedra that reave the landscape with their acidic maws. And finally, we'll see a new type of Manticora, birthed by the Order of the Waking Flame. To go along with the Burn, we have another biome, which we call the Sever. This biome is a place of shearing winds and sharp spires of rock. Lightning storms rake across the blasted surface of this region. The Sever is yet another domain that reflects the abundant natural disasters that are commonplace in the kingdom of the Prince of Destruction. The team here at ZOS looked at a lot of post-apocalyptic imagery to develop the initial ideas of the Sever. We wanted to show a land that was completely inhospitable to life. For the Deadlands DLC, we knew we'd be exploring Oblivion and that we'd be seeing Daedra in a very different context from those we'd encountered in Tamriel. We also wanted to show a side of Oblivion that players had never seen before. A place where Daedra could craft, buy and sell equipment, and so on. Let's turn our attention to the new, mystical city of Fargrave. A melting pot of Daedra from across the infinite realms of Oblivion. Mortals can be found in the city as well, but they are often viewed dismissively or with suspicion. The city was a great way to think about life as a Daedra. But what do they trade? What is valuable to creatures that don't need to eat or drink or rest? The art team came up with a really fascinating mix of vendors and artisans that we could place in the world. And once we had created this setting, we thought about what it'd be like for mortals to suddenly show up and suddenly start shifting things around with their need for water and food and waste disposal. That tension was really fun to explore. More abstractly, I love how Fargrave really typifies the vast lore of the Elder Scrolls universe. Even the Daedra are unsure of the origins of the city. Did Fargrave and its plane belong to some now-dead Daedric prince? Was it built by some other race, neither mortal nor Daedric? We consider the portions of the Deadlands you'll explore in this DLC to have two capitals: Ardent Hope, a fortress in the Burn, and Destruction Solace, a fortress in the Sever. Both are seats of power for Mehrunes Dagon. Ardent Hope is a hive of activity. We wanted to mirror that with Destruction Solace, which is more somber and still. We are all excited about this DLC. We can't wait for you all to jump in and start exploring Daedric culture and the incredibly unique areas of Dagon's domain. Happy adventuring!
Very cool stuff. Makes me want to jump into the content right now, which, if you have a PC account, you can by hopping onto our public test server.
One last thing before we wrap up. We've been working with the incredible cast over at Critical Role, meshing the world of Dungeons & Dragons with the Elder Scrolls Online. So far, in our year-long partnership, we've released 2 ESO one-shot RPG live streams focused on the Gates of Oblivion adventure, and the final one-shot is almost here.
The staff at Grelnock's Skull will be back this October. Keep an eye on our Twitter, Facebook, or Instagram channels for tune-in details. But in the meantime, check out the first 2 installments on twitch.tv/Critical Role.
There are loads of activities you can do in-game today following the stream. Let's do a quick recap so we can give you what we promised earlier, more Trivium goodness.
All right, here we go. ESO Deadlands comes out November 1st on PC, Mac, and Stadia, and November 16th on Xbox Series X and S, Xbox One, PlayStation 5, and PlayStation 4. The prologue for ESO Deadlands is available today for all ESO players. Also live today is the Bounties of Blackwood event, available for Blackwood chapter owners. We announced Spanish translations are coming to ESO in 2022. We'll post more details about this on our website in the future.
And remember, for the Bounties of Blackwood event happening now, Blackwood chapter owners must work together to complete enough challenges in order to unlock ESO Deadlands for free. You do need to own the Blackwood chapter in order to participate in this event and reap the rewards.
Last but not least, Blackwood is on sale right now. You can grab your copy from our website or your favorite online retailer.
That's a wrap. Stick around. We'll be back in just a few minutes for a special post show to unpack more Deadlands with some members of the ESO dev team.
I think it's time for more Trivium. Check out the world premiere of Trivium's newest music video, The Phalanx.
Thanks, everybody.
Good job, Rick. You done? Get out of here.
Hey, Rich, can you please not? Thanks, man.